Well, welcome back to Alan's Day. We are on day 3, part 3 of working on the 99 Jeep Cherokee, known as Crusty. That's what my wife says its new name is. So at this point, she's not going to get in it, but maybe in 2 weeks she will. We're going to work some miracles here. So, anyways, yesterday, part 2, just finished putting the battery in there. After that, what I did is I started in on pulling the wheels and tires off of there so I can pull the rotors and hubs off of there to get those ordered. Because on a Jeep Cherokee, you've got 2 choices of hubs on the front. You either got a 3-inch high or a 3 1/4 high. So I had to pull those off. And then the rear hubs, you got 9-inch or 10-inch. So I had to pull those off so I could figure out what I had. So I took those off, went down to AutoZone and picked those up. Well, I had to order some of them, but had to get all the parts ordered. And yeah, let me tell you, it's not the same anymore going to parts counter and trying to order parts, because the people behind the counter don't have any experience with vehicles, and it's a challenge, and you've got to be very patient with these people that are selling the parts there, because they know how to push buttons on the computer, but they're learning. So I try to be very helpful in ordering parts and don't want to seem like the grumpy old guy getting parts in there. So anyways, got the parts ordered finally, and I'll sort of show you some of the parts that I got and show you what this evening's projects are going to be. So yeah, this project I'm working on evenings after work, and it's Friday night, so it's getting late, so I've got a lot of stuff to get done, and I've got 2 days, Saturday and Sunday, unless my wife changes my schedule on me and I've got something else to do. But as of right now, I'm going to have 2 full days this weekend to work on the Jeep, and I should get quite a bit done. Let me show you my pile of goodies that I picked up from AutoZone here. Oh, I forgot to give you the weather report here. Sun is shining, beautiful day out here, a little humid today, but overall it's a nice day. We got a cat out here. He's out sitting here. We got a dog over there, and what else we got over in this side over here? Oh, we got a couple of horses in there. We got Dazzle, and we got Summer, and we got the wife. The wife.
I just sticked her. This is where she's at.
So, that's the tour. Now we got to get back to work here. And like I said, the goodies that we had picked up from AutoZone is we've got some brake rotors, brake drums, wheel cylinders, and we've got suspension bushings and brake shoes down in here, and the Stop Today's hardware store. And I found the absolute miracle cure for this for Crusty here. They got rust reformer. Shit, that's all I need is this, and she's gonna be brand new again. So a couple of cans of this, and we got some more rust stop here. So I'm all better now. Stop. Then I was at work today, up at the shop, picked up the ball joint universal U-joint puller there, because I got to change out the U-joints on the front axle. Well, I was at the hardware store. Keys, can't ever have enough keys. So I got some keys, put tags on them. So that'll take care of my needs for keys for this unit here. So, well, let me just show you where I left off last night. I mentioned I had to pull the wheels off so I can figure out what rotors we've got on here. So I got that done, and I'm thinking I'm gonna start on the back end and work my way forward with some of the brake stuff here, just get some parts used up. Well, as long as you got you in here, let me just show you a little bit about this this hoist here. This is hoist that I put in here just recently, and it's a big improvement over how I used to work on vehicles. So yeah, this is it's a bigger lift, so it's got the 12,000 pound capacity, so I can put a dually or something on here. As always, had to do some upgrades on here, so I drew up some shelves, and the guys at the shop burned these out on the plasma, welded them up for me, threw a little paint on there. But there's so convenient having these shelves right here that as you're taking parts off there, you can just load up your shelves. I got shelves on both sides there, so we can load it up with a lot of junk and a lot of tools. And the other upgrade I did on here was I tied the top together for a couple reasons. One is if you got a heavy load on here, you don't want this column crashing forward. Number two is now what we've got is I've got a place, I've still got to weld a crossbar in there with an eye, but now what I can do is hang a come along or chains or straps off of those two pieces of pipe. If you have to pull a body off of something, you literally just, or a cab, you pull it up there, you chain it up, not chain, strap it up to the pipes and just let the lift down. Or if you want to back it up a little bit, you can pull a motor on it. Or I got it set up underneath this beam here too, that if I want to pull a motor and I got it positioned just right, I can hook a chain on there and just let it down, let the hoist down and pull a motor. So I've got a few options with this. So, well, that's enough about the hoist here. But well, one more thing about the hoist. Yeah, it's a whole lot better than back in the day without the hoist, when, well, you got to get to work in the morning, starter's out on the car, middle of frickin' January, dig a hole in a snowbank, crawl your ass underneath there, change out a starter, just so you can get to work in the morning. Now I got a lift, no problem. Get up in the air, walk underneath, do whatever I have to do. So yes, very appreciative of having this lift in my life. No more frickin' crawling around on frickin' cardboard in the gravel, rebuilding or pulling motors. So that's enough on the lift. I better get to work here. It's already getting late, and I got a frickin' pile of parts sitting on the bench over there. Well, I'm back at it, and we already got a change on the program here, possibly. Just got the drums out, just ready to wheel over there and put it on there. And then Justin walked in here. He's the one I got the Jeep from that I told you about. So, his idea, if he would have came 5 minutes later, we would have had this started, is currently there's drum brakes on here. According to all the Jeep people, what you have to do is put disc brakes on the back of these little Cherokees. And the only way to get disc brakes on the Cherokees is get a 99 Grand Cherokee that somebody is scrapping out and take this back assembly off of here and put disc brakes in the back, which I would prefer to do. So he's got a call in to Andy. He's got the smashed Jeep, the Grand Cherokee, and And so it looks like one more thing add to the list is swapping this over to disc brakes. So that is going to be next on the list here. And Justin is out there making the calls to find some disc brakes on here for this project. Like I said, one more thing on the list. Well, change the plans. When Justin was here, he said the disc brakes are the way to go, which I agree with. With the vehicle that the disc brake donor vehicle isn't ready to take the brakes off yet. So, a winter project, yay. So, I am going to put back together with the drum brake setup on here. But once I got into this a little bit farther, I found out I got a little bit of slop in the rear axle on this side, and I have a leaky wheel seal over, or axle seal right here. So guess what I'm doing tonight? Pulling the axles out of here and pulling the bearings out and seals and putting new in there. Called up AutoZone, they've got them. I'll pick them up tomorrow and put it in here. So a little bit of a delay on here for day 3. Tomorrow we'll hit her again hard and get this thing taken care of. So talk to you guys later. Thanks for hanging with me on day 3. One more thing. This magic rust reformer that I found that I thought was going to cure all my problems, I'm not quite sure it's what I thought it was. It almost comes out like a black spray that comes onto here and it doesn't eat in there. This is the stuff I thought I was getting, this rust reformer. It goes on a clear and it stays clear, and then you top coat over the top of it. So I got to figure out if I'm going to use this or this stuff right here. I used way back when. I found it sitting on the shelf, and it freaking nasty ass smell on there. But I just sprayed that frame a little while ago, and it turns it white. So I mean, it's doing something to eat that, but it is a nasty smell on there. And then I'll just put some maybe that spray over the top of it. But is any of this stuff gonna fix and cure this deal? No, but it'll make me feel better. I should probably just leave it alone, but I can't. So I'll just make an honest attempt to put something on there. Oh, got the rear cover off, so tomorrow's mission is rebuild that axle, put that on the list too. So now I'll see you guys later on, end of day 3. Thank you for watching Alan's Day. Life is about making choices. Some things are already perfect. Some things you may choose to upgrade. This channel will show you both. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thanks again.